My husband's home. You gotta get out of here.
Hi, welcome to Interrogation. Comedians tell their own true crime stories, then we get to ask them questions about it after. The audience at this show can even text in their own crimes anonymously, and we read those live on stage.
What the hell?
I gotta go.
That being said, are you guys ready to see your next criminal? All right, cool. You guys can do a little bit better than that, though. Are you guys ready to see your next criminal? Oh, yeah. Coming to the stage right now, one of my favorite comics in Denver. Get loud right now for Emil Kettle!
Glad my mom's not here to see a white guy introduce me as a criminal twice. Jesus Christ. I'm living my dreams, Mom. Shit. No, I really am a criminal, though. No bullshit. I know I look like pop punk Steve Urkel, but I get down, all right? I've committed a lot of crimes, actually. I've sold a lot of drugs, did that burglary that one time in college, driven drunk, a lot of shit. But somehow I've managed to avoid getting into trouble, or I had avoided until about a month ago when I got arrested for the first time on vacation. Yeah, it's fucking bananas. I went to a little place called Tijuana, Mexico, because I'm from Texas, and as I was raised to believe, that's like the capital of cocaine and hookers, right? So it's bound to be a good time. You were really into that. Jesus Christ, we're hanging out after this shit. I'm eating her ass. Anyways. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to Tijuana. I've never been on an international trip before. I never left the country. My parents are immigrants and I've never left the country. Let me go, let me have a good time. I'm gonna go for 4 days. That's enough time for me to like enjoy it, but not too much time for me to get into some shit. And just in case it goes sideways, San Diego's a very runnable distance away. So I get to TJ, you know, do all the stuff, drop my stuff off at the hotel. And I go to like the main tourist street. It's this place called Avenida Revolucion. You know, a lot of lights, a lot of pharmacies for some fucking reason. 24 hours, who knew? But it's mostly like bars and stuff. And what I didn't know, and I found out very quickly, is that every bar there also doubles as a strip club. I don't mean like they're zoned for it or have poles. It just seems to be what's happening. So I'm walking up and down. I'm like, all right, there's got to be a hooker somewhere. Let me see what's going on. And this guy pulls me into his spot. He says, my friend, come in. Does the whole thing. Puts a girl right next to me, sits me down. She doesn't speak a lick of English, but you could tell she is ready to work for $1. Okay. He gives me a couple of beers. You know, I start drinking one. He asks me if I want to go upstairs to the VIP. He said it's like 900 pesos. And I'm like, that's like $30 American. Fuck it, I'll go upstairs. And the VIP is not like American strip club VIP. It's less like luxurious room and more like that room where they took Joe Pesci and Goodfellas, you know, like. I really thought I was gonna die up there, but I didn't. She actually just gave me a phenomenal lap dance. Super nice lady. I remember, like, I'm thinking, okay, strip club rules in America. I gotta be careful about how I approach this situation. So I had my hands by my side at first, and she grabbed them almost like she was insulted and just put them on her titties. Like, what are you, gay? So I'm feeling her up. She's giving me plenty of eye contact. Again, working for $1. I really appreciate the customer service. And I remember looking at her chest and I saw something on there and I'm like, what is that? Is that like stripper glitter or something? It looked like kind of like white, but I just kind of ignored it. But it was bothering me because I could like feel it on my hand and I just couldn't figure out what it was for the life of me. And I'm like, oh, that's breast milk. No, she was lactating, I know. And I was like a lot of you guys. I didn't really know how to feel. Like I was kind of grossed out for a while. And then like after maybe like 10 minutes, I thought to myself, you know, Some people pay extra for this. Let me get a taste. Y'all ever had almond milk? So, I remember we hung out for a little bit longer, and then I remember at some point during the lap dance, I remember she grabbed my hands that she had already moved from my side to her titties, and then she put them on her throat, crossed her eyes, and stuck out her tongue, and I was like, all right, well, my pants can only get so full of cum. I gotta leave. I'm just gonna peace out. But I hadn't finished my beer, so I grabbed it and I'm like, I'm just gonna take this one to go. Now, but real quick, by round of applause, who thinks it's legal to drink on the street in Mexico? Real quick, round of applause. Okay, I feel like it should be more than that because, like, you can drink on the street in Louisiana. You mean to tell me Mexico has more rules than Louisiana? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, anyways, I'm walking down the street, helicopters all up and down the place, federales, all that shit. A couple of them pull me over. It's this dude and his partner. He's all like, hey, man, what are you doing? Crossing the street, bro. He's all like, I mean, with that beer, you know you can't have that here. And I'm like, I didn't know that. My bad. I was about to say I'll pour it out. And then his fucking partner starts arresting me and shit. And I'm like, I wasn't panicked because I'm like, this is kind of like going to jail in Monopoly. Nothing's really going to happen here. But I will say this, the fucking handcuffs they put on you are super fucking heavy. It's not like the sleek modern handcuffs. The handcuffs were so old, I started singing spirituals when they put them on, you know what I mean? Swing low. Some weight in the water ass shit. So, like I said, I wasn't worried because I had just watched all 3 seasons of Narcos and I knew that I was going to bribe my way out of the situation. So I was just like, it's really just a matter of how much. They were like, oh, you need to give us 5,000 pesos. And I'm like, golly gee whiz, officer, I don't have that much. Will you take 500? And they were like, fuck no. We settled on like 2,000, which is $113 to bribe 2 cops. That's a pretty good deal where I'm from. Fuck it. You know what the best part was? They dropped me right back off on the bar street where they arrested me. They dropped me off, and I'm like, okay, I got my ID back. I can't believe I've only been here 3 hours and I just got arrested. But let me get one more beer before I go back to the hotel. Don't let them ruin my night. So I started walking, and of course, there's a bunch of people trying to get you to come into their establishments, talking to you and stuff. And I remember this guy, he's all like, my friend, come in. And I had looked him dead in the face, and I said, nah, bro, no más dinero, la policía, they took it all. And I could tell this guy didn't really speak good English like that, and my Spanish isn't the best, but he knew instantly because he went, oh, la policía, Yeah, I don't know what the moral of the story is aside from bring bribes and I guess, I don't know, white, brown, black, it doesn't matter. I think we all hate blue. Okay, that's my story, y'all. Is it text message time?
Give it up for Emil Kettle, everybody! Yeah, I don't think you know what part of town you're in, dude. They don't hate blue here. Pro-cop kind of crowd. That's okay. So,
I think my favorite part was when you referred to the stripper as a real nice lady.
She was. She gave me eye contact, and she put up with the fact that I had Google Translate, which made it way creepier for some reason.
the fact that you're talking into your phone and then just shoving it in her face, she's just like, I could probably take his money.
Yes.
I think that's probably the honest answer there.
I mean, I was.
Did you just say she seemed real sweet because she just looked you in the eye?
Listen, bro, I said she was nice, not that my life was good or my standards were high.
I was gonna say, when's the last time you've been on a date? You're just like, well, she made eye contact. I think we're getting married.
Define date, like.
That counts. I think that technically counts.
Oh, it was definitely encounter, I'll tell you what.
What was the stripper's name?
That's hilarious you think I know that.
You don't even know?
I have no earthly idea, bro. She didn't, remember that part where I said she didn't speak English?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't about to hit her with the cuál es tu nombre and fake it, none of that shit.
Well, I just thought you were a goddamn gentleman, and you wanted to at least know the name of the person. Okay. What's that? Oh.
Wait, did you drink it?
I will say I drank some breast milk in my day.
Listen,
and out of the 3 of them, I know 2 of their names. Okay,
Let me clarify something, madam. I didn't drink
Madam.
it. I sampled it like a gentleman, okay? I didn't go back for seconds. I just wanted to find out.
Like what you're doing, did you ask for a flight from all the strippers?
Fuck, I
This
should.
one is the Tijuana horchata. This one.
This one's a bit spicy. Tajin.
God. Legitimately, honestly, the best strip club I've ever been to. I didn't even see one C-section scar, so I'll take it.
All right, yeah. All right, very
Yeah,
nice.
all natural. They feed them from the tits.
Very good.
So jump to the arrest. When you got pulled over, did you think it was because of the beer or because of what had just happened?
I figured, I thought to myself, it might be the beer, because that's the only thing I could think of. I wasn't doing anything. Like, I was minding my own business. I'm a guest in their country, and I'm not trying to cause any problems.
Mm-hmm. But
I also wanted coke and hookers. That's not the point, though. The point is, I didn't do anything
officers,
bad
I'm
yet.
just touring your country, please.
Everyone who's gone to Tijuana ever has been like, I'm just here for the vibes, man.
Yeah. You heard my story. Who goes to a wholesome day in Tijuana? Like, nobody.
I'm just saying, I hadn't done anything yet, so I figured it had to be the beer. But I was blown away, because I used to teach high school, and I remember...
And everybody wonders why our
Listen.
public education system's in the shitter. Okay, that's...
First of all, I quit. I wasn't fired. I was one of the good ones. Second of all, I used to teach high school in Texas, and all my kids were Hispanic, and they tell me, Mister, Mexico's awesome. There are no rules. So I'm like, what the fuck else could it be? It was crazy.
You listened to the kids?
They're Mexican. Eh?
I mean, they were breastfed.
How am I going to tell them about their culture? That's all I'm saying. I can't tell them about their country, bro.
I just think it's wild to like take a child's suggestion and you know what? Maybe I should just eat candy all day. Like that's
Ice cream for dinner, bitch.
yeah. A milk mustache? Oh, that's a great
no.
joke. That is a fantastic joke. From the breast milk, you idiots. Okay, she was making a zinger up here. That's good. Any questions for Emil? Many questions. What's up?
Do you think it was calm at any point?
I'm not going to lie.
Excellent question. Excellent question. Was it cum at any point? Describe this consistency for us.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I didn't know. I knew it wasn't cum for sure. 2 reasons. It was too. I tasted
Because
it eventually.
I have had
Clearly, no. It was wider than cum should be, and the viscosity was off.
Yeah.
I have a master's degree.
I like that he was just like, this tastes sour. And that was that was the red flag. How many cums has he sampled? Yeah,
Listen.
I guess actually before we get started, I'd like to ask you. Just none? You never
is the
even had
guy
your
who-
own? That dude, being 21 years married doesn't absolve you from that question. I just want to answer the question. Have you tasted your own? Oh no, this guy's stalwart. He just sees it and goes, yuck. Like that.
This is the guy who eats pussy so hard his wife couldn't even walk here.
Yeah, man. Give it a try. Just give it a try.
God knows.
Yeah, that's a long walk from California. So have you had, how many cum samples have you had?
I haven't sampled cum. I just.
Hey, let him answer that. Whoa, hey, we'll handle the jokes here,
Remember
okay?
when I said I quit? I wasn't fired. All right, let's.
Yeah, they were into it. Anyway.
I've never sampled cum, dog. I just grew up with the internet. Like,
Yeah.
I see a lot of gray hairs in your beard. I saw more cum by the time I was 12 than most gay dudes in the 80s. All right, that's just the digital age.
You can just make some assumptions about how it tastes, really. Back here.
So did you leave Tijuana without getting any pussy?
No, I didn't say that at all.
I was like, yeah, man, I slung some dick down there. That was
Listen, I went for coke and hookers, and I accomplished 50% of my mission.
all right,
so.
man. We like a happy ending, okay? Like we're here for that. Yeah. So you accomplished it. So wait, who did you hook up with down there?
Again, with the name thing. You really get caught up in all these details, bro, with the yak, yak, yak. That don't matter. It's just a sound you make with your face.
Just like a backstory, that's all, you know? Just like, what do you do for work, you know?
He's like, oh, what's your name? Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, we got time. What? How did you just make me come across like the asshole in that statement?
Dog, I don't think I know the name of 50% of the people I slept with.
Well,
if
I
I'm
wasn't
keeping
even
it a
saying
buck.
the name. Was it somebody you met at a bar? Was it somebody you paid for? What's the deal?
Oh, fucking massage parlor, old Jojo. Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, when in Rome, bro. Fuck it, you know?
Or when in Tijuana, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely fun. We got time for one more question. One more if anybody's got one. Cool. Let's get to a couple tech.
No, we're gonna let
it's
it
fine.
in on the
That's how
cum
this
thing.
works.
Sweet.
Let's get to a couple texts
no.
quick.
Looks like we got one more question.
All right, one more.
I'm just confused how the breast milk got on your chest.
Well, that's where the boobs are located, sir. So I don't know. Are you here with a woman right now? Like, is that...
I think I inadvertently milked her because I was squeezing pretty hard, if I'm being honest.
an accidental milking?
Well, at first, big dog.
Yeah. If they're in a different spot, sir, she needs medical attention. I will say that. All right, let's get to a couple texts.
Oh, fuck.
This was more proposed in the form of a question. Is having sex in a donut shop a crime? No. What about the shop was still open? Is that... Okay, I feel like you guys are defending... What's that? Well, if it was, in my instance, yes. Doesn't sound like it was with the donuts, but if it was a hold on. If it was a freshly glazed donut, pretty sweet, right? Like,
Never eating a donut again.
If it is a crime, it's like a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor is like the White Claws of crime.
it just depends. It just depends on if there was a school field trip there.
Oh, wait,
right? Like,
what?
that's really the big
Do we
thing.
know what donut shop? I need to know which one not to go to.
Well, you don't have
Krispy
to
Kreme.
answer this, but was it in Denver?
Yeah.
It's gotta be a Winchell's.
Is it?
That's got to be the tagline. When you want a fucking donut, it's got to be Winchell's. All right, let's get to a couple more. I stole a 12-foot Jack Skellington from somebody's yard, ran him over with my car, and ended up on the news. I do want to know, if you want to fess up to this, I would like some more details, to be completely honest. Anybody want to fess up to this?
What kind of details?
Not the license plate number. I don't need any pertinent information like your social security number. Where'd you steal it from?
Just someone's yard.
Was it like in your how long ago was this?
Mine.
Hey, this is an interrogation happening. I don't need any assistance, ma'am.
8 years ago.
Like 8 years ago? Okay. And it was was this a solo endeavor or you had some friends?
No, we were in the suburbs.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you do. Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely what you
Time
do.
out.
You've never been on a
Why'd you-
girls' trip?
What's that? Yeah, you ever been on a girls' trip? I have.
Why'd you run him over?
Thought it was the best thing to do.
Honestly, pretty good.
You're why I think they underreport female serial killers. You're a sick fuck.
We couldn't leave him alive.
Yeah, of course not.
Big to fit in my car.
Was it pretty sweet?
It was pretty fun.
All right, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what we want. Let's give it up for that. I just got to say that the whole point of this show is everybody does dumb things over the course of their lives. Some of them are pretty bad, and hopefully you learn from those, but some of those aren't that bad, and they're just pretty fucking badass. Cool.
If it's 12 foot, how did you do that? How did you get it out of the yard?
Well, she has friends. She's not a loser, okay?
A lot of
Was it with the
questions,
group?
officer.
You did, obviously with a group. Wow, that landed terribly. Anyway. Yeah, that's okay. Wow, deflecting. Perfect. All right, cool. All right, guys, give it up for Emil Kettle, everybody. Clap it up for Emil.
Thank you. Thank you. Made the arrest worth it.
All right, guys, we are going to keep this show moving along. Are you guys ready for your next criminal?